Started. Okay. Finally, after a struggle of I guess 2 hours. 2.5 hours.
Far struggle.
Okay, guys.
First wake.
So,
Everyone wake.
yeah, everyone wake up. We are live. We are recording, and I've introduced. I don't think
Fridge.
I've introduced Herschel also. Okay.
After 3 episodes.
After 3 episodes.
But till now people know कि okay.
हाँ.
Co-host.
तेरा नाम पता है लोगों को.
हाँ.
So Uttara, say hi to the camera. Sanjana, say hi to the camera. Hi. Okay. Parth. Done. Okay. So mostly this episode is going to be released on 14th. And I'm thinking that the theme of this episode would be something around that.
Around what?
Yeah.
Day.
No, not Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is all about love. So maybe we can keep the theme like that.
Alright.
वही बंगले के पीछे पीपल के नीचे
बंगले के पीछे नहीं वो तो स्कूल के पीछे होता है वो स्कूल हाँ स्कूल के पीछे पीपल के नीचे सॉरी एनीवेज ओके लेट्स स्टार्ट
Finally.
सो माय फर्स्ट देखो अभी हम लोग बॉयज हम लोग को तो ब्रो कोड पता है एग्जैक्टली कि व्हाट गोज ऑन इन आवर हेड ओके सो माय क्वेश्चन इज फॉर यू व्हाट आर द रेड फ्लैग्स in a guy for you?
I think it would be yelling. If he yells and talks to me,
Okay.
and that would be like the biggest red flag. I can't take somebody
I
yelling.
feel like, but that kind of even, I mean, I get where you're coming from, but also yelling, like if I'm having a conversation with someone and it gets heated, I end up yelling as well. So then वो
Yeah.
थोड़ा red flag अपने side पे भी आ जाता है.
नहीं but you didn't you didn't understand the question quite well. मतलब red flag as in basic अभी जैसे this is a very basic human nature. So let's not count that.
हाँ,
We are talking
हाँ,
about
हाँ.
behaviors that are
Yeah,
like you know
non-negotiable.
हाँ मतलब जैसे कि ये बंदे की personality है ऐसी which
Trait
I
है
don't
चाहिए.
which I think is a red flag वैसा like yelling bro I yell तो everyone yells
Everyone
at some point.
Yeah,
So-
that's what like.
But I just can't handle yelling.
Okay.
with me.
That's
Okay.
a personal.
हाँ. What about you?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, yelling is a part. I feel respect in all terms.
Is
Like
a red flag.
Yeah. Like not getting
Not
getting
respect. And people generalize respect in a lot of ways nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's always in like the very little things where you मतलब notice नहीं होता है वो बात,
हाँ.
but you know कि अच्छा he respects me and that's the reason he's done this. Or he doesn't and that's the reason. उसको realize भी नहीं होगा कि उसने कुछ कर दिया है, but that's a big thing for me कि boss, this is where you've crossed the boundary. So for me, I feel respect works in both ways, green flag and a red flag as well. So depends on the situation.
Okay. But anything else? Okay. But if we talk about red flags, why are मतलब कुछ लड़कियों को ऐसे लड़के क्यों पसंद है जिनमें रेड फ्लैग्स है?
I can't answer that because I haven't met someone who's that way.
Bro, come on. Every other girl I meet is
I
that kind of
haven't.
girl.
I think, like, if I talk about, I think myself, so I think it would come from a place where there would be a need of getting loved. Because if I feel there's a need of, like, high affection, then something like, if I put it out, red flag would look like red hearts in that sense. But that's coming from
That
a
makes no sense.
Bro,
in my
Valentine's Day, you're not getting red hearts, you're getting red flag.
But that's coming from a sense of when you have like a high need for affection, you know, so you tend to ignore the red flags, and usually you go for the part of love you think that you deserve. So could be from a place of low self-esteem, low confidence
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
I feel that.
मतलब basic attention also makes you think कि
Yeah.
अच्छा हो and तू नजरअंदाज कर लेता है वो कि भाई
हाँ,
this could be a
Covered
red
up.
flag ऐसा.
Yeah, and if, especially suppose you're not getting that thing from your home environment or somewhere out, if you're getting it from a place even thoda sa, you'll be like, oh, theek hai, and then you'll cling
That's
on to
the
it,
word.
and then you'll get like unhealthily attached to it. That's what I think.
What are you studying?
Psychology.
लगा ही था मुझे.
Sorry, ज़्यादा हो गया.
तेरे को मालूम नहीं था?
नहीं.
अच्छा, oh, I thought you heard like.
No, he was busy in the podcast.
हाँ, right.
इधर ज़्यादा conversation हो गया.
हाँ.
स्टार्टिंग से ही डीप घुस गई ब्रो ये.
हाँ, बहुत
डाइव
deep,
किया
like,
उसने ब्रो.
उसने पूरा
She like
breakdown.
That wasn't deep, I feel.
It was just general, like what
deep
I thought.
general.
अरे
It was
deep
general, but-
dive I said. She's not getting to deep talks. She's like she took a very deep dive like फट से like start
ऐसा
मतलब
I'm
अरे
being
but
very unfiltered, like.
हाँ ठीक है मतलब
have
वो
to
ना
be
नहीं बोल
unfiltered here.
exactly ना नहीं बोल रहा. I'm just saying कि like
हाँ.
मतलब एक पेस ऐसा it like क्या
Okay.
ऊपर नीचे जो भी है.
मेरा दूसरा क्वेश्चन है ना, सबके लिए दिस इज
Mhm.
ओके. व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ लव फॉर यू?
Who do you want us to मतलब किसको
Start
चाहिए कि
anyone, anyone
कौन
can
आंसर करे पहले.
कोई भी.
Let's start with you.
Harshal, please go ahead.
हाँ, तू स्टार्ट कर.
तू ही start
They
कर
both
ले.
have answered previous question.
Definition of love. Actually, you know, मतलब there's always this ये मतलब I always thought कि this is what love is, like showing affection to the person, showing so and so kind of emotions to the person, sharing so and so things emotionally, physically, other things with the person. But I don't know if that's supposed to be called love according to your question. Like you're talking about partner love, right? Like spending my rest of my life with her and him,
yeah.
vice versa. So in terms of that, I don't know. I don't feel like I can define what is love for me. Because I understand what is love. I can show my love in different ways, but I can't define what love is. That's what I feel. I feel I'll never be able to define love in words. Like I can show different types of
Acts of
things.
service.
Yeah, acts of.
The 5
The
love
love
languages
languages.
that we
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
Okay, there are 5 love languages. Damn.
I don't-
Excellent.
हाँ.
Okay.
Please elaborate.
Really? So
Yeah.
it's
Physical touch, acts of service.
like this acts of service, words of affirmation, gift giving,
एक और था.
and there's one more.
रुक जा.
That one is always ignored. हाँ क्योंकि मेरे को वो याद नहीं रहता है कभी.
एक है.
There's one more. There are 5 like.
ठीक है हमको ये मालूम नहीं बट हम ऑलरेडी कर रहे
इसलिए
हैं.
हम लोग सिंगल मर रहे हैं ब्रो.
नहीं भाई एक सेकंड. हाँ ठीक है. ओके एक सेकंड.
ये सारी चीजें तो हम लोग सीखे नहीं.
हमको सिखाया ही नहीं यार.
Physical
हाँ.
touch, words of affirmation, gift giving,
Acts of service. हो
acts
गया.
of service.
एक और है.
There's one more, yeah. Shit. वो याद आ जाएगा conversation. But yeah.
बोल देंगे.
और ये जितने भी पॉइंट्स बोले, ब्रेक इट डाउन.
Okay, so if I feel like I want to kind of steal that answer, not completely, but in one line, you can't define what love is.
Okay.
Like I started with the whole red flag wala question. For me, respect means a lot. In the tiniest things, in the biggest things, whatever. And I feel love for me is also defined in like, there are a lot of, it's easier when you say ki, oh, like he brings me flowers every day, takes me out, treats me, both the ways. Huh?
Yeah.
When I feel love is actually felt at times where it's not the very big situations that happen. It's like the tiny moments.
Yeah, the little
Yeah.
things.
Like very little, like it's कोई किसी को consider, for me it will be different, for her it will be different. Like कुछ भी एक situation हो जाएगा where I'm like, okay, this is when I felt loved.
Yeah.
So that's very like, I can't give you situations or ऐसा. But overall summarize करने में for me respect plays a lot. And that comes in every field. It's not just like, oh, like if you're opening the door for me, you're respecting me. No. तो मेरे लिए दरवाजा खोल सकता है, but उसके बाद like when you're having a conversation and you can't treat me with respect and can't respect my opinion,
Yeah.
then वो दरवाजा खोलना makes no sense for me.
No, but what I asked was
The 5
Yeah, 5
thing.
points. I want more.
So it's basic. Acts of service is like, if I like something, you do that for me. That's acts of service. Gift giving is simple. Gift
Yeah.
giving. Physical touch. And what was the 4th one? Words of affirmation. So a lot of people low self-esteem or like stuff like that, where you give words of encouragement. That works a lot for people. So that's words of affirmation. Or dude,
Just one more which I'm not getting.
Yeah, dude, shit.
भाई अपना कुछ है क्या ऐसा?
नहीं.
No, it's not for girls. It's a basic
पहले
love
ही
theory. It's a basic love theory.
Yeah, but like this मतलब all this.
For boys, it's like you like someone, you develop feelings, and then you are all in.
But you all do end up doing the 5 things,
Yeah.
which is noticed by the girl.
agreed, but that's what we are saying ना कि अच्छा ठीक है वो हम बिना जाने कर रहे हैं, ठीक है. Now मतलब जितना I have experienced and जितना उस हिसाब से I'm just saying, I'm not like pinpointing anything over here, but mostly ऐसी सब चीजें कि अच्छा there's like 5 love languages and all things like these are always heard by girls only. Like अच्छा किसी को मालूम पड़ा, अच्छा मेरे को तेरे से अभी जैसे हम दोनों को तुम लोग से मालूम पड़ा.
Which is weird for me that you all didn't know about this. Because it's so spoken of. Like it's
No, bro.
मैं 22 साल की मेरी लाइफ में पहली बार सुन रहा हूँ
पहली बार
मैं.
सुन रहा हूँ भाई मैं. Same.
dude, what's the 5th one? That is what is
Yeah,
irritating.
नहीं
me.
आ रहा.
I hope we're probably doing it. Extend with who, but
Words of affirmation.
नहीं.
Gift giving, physical.
ये पैच रील में जाने वाला है.
Can we Google?
Can you Google?
Definitely.
Fine.
Yeah. Of course.
I should do it. Words of affirmation, physical touch.
It's quality time.
Quality
Oh,
time,
yeah,
time,
yeah.
yeah.
एक
Quality
second.
time.
You all said कि quality time is something which you all don't think about much.
Who said?
Who said?
अभी तुम लोग अरे नहीं इन लोग बोल रहे थे ना कि last pointer we don't really talk about it much या keep in consideration. बोल रही थी ना ये.
But that's how is that quality? How is that related to quality time?
नहीं you were saying कि last हमको जो याद नहीं आ रहा है it is something we don't really take into consideration. इसके लिए मेरे को याद है कि वो
quality
5th
time
हाँ.
कभी याद नहीं रहता. Like in the list, whenever I've spoken to my girlfriends, quality, like when we speak of the 5 checklists, I'm like quality time is the last thing that comes on the list. मतलब निकल जाता है दिमाग से. Because also
'Cause I
quality
guess-
time is something which is so, it's so easily expressed, no? Like if I'm spending 3 hours with someone, that's quality time. Or like 20 minutes with someone, that's quality time. So it's that basic कि वो list में time spend कर
Last
रहे
में
हैं,
आ
साथ
जाता
में
है.
वो नहीं आता
ठीक
है.
है quality time is something which can be like you know मतलब you can forget about it क्योंकि that just
In the flow.
goes without saying. So
Yeah.
Yeah. What is love for you? How
I
will
think
you define?
same like that. I can't like define
You
it.
can't define. Everyone
But then,
can define.
but the thing is, you know.
good, I chose to answer first.
Thank
बहुत
you.
diplomatic,
It was
don't-
helpful.
Diplomatic नहीं but this is genuinely how I feel कि मतलब ठीक है अभी love is like okay doing so and so things for my partner or doing
Acts
so
of
and so.
service.
हाँ.
Acts of service.
भाई देखा अभी हम लोग एक प्रॉपर वेल डिफाइंड इसमें है कि देयर आर 5 पॉइंट्स 5 चेक बॉक्सेस वो सब
अच्छा let's say कि defining love is doing all these 5 things. ठीक है तो वही हो गया ना like okay I'm doing मतलब acts of service मेरे को याद भी नहीं अभी बाकी
No,
चार.
so, it's not
क्या
like
था?
love
Quality
is
time and all.
defined with these 5.
नहीं I'm just saying क्योंकि नहीं I'm just saying it to him because his question is कि define love according to you and I'm not able to define
I'm not
it.
saying define love according to you. I'm saying what is the definition of love for you.
हाँ वही तो
तो तू तो ये
define
तो
love
generic
according
ले
to
रहा है
you.
ना.
me
तू-
मतलब according to me.
तू खुद के हिसाब से लव को डिफाइन कर रहा है मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि तेरे लिए लव का मतलब क्या है.
अच्छा what do I mean
प्यार
when I say
दोस्ती
okay
है
I
तो.
love.
ऐसा कुछ
प्यार दोस्ती है.
अच्छा हाँ.
एक
मतलब
लड़का और
for me-
लड़की कभी दोस्त
दोस्त नहीं
नहीं
हो
हो
सकते,
सकते
कभी नहीं
हैं.
हो सकते.
For me what is love? Like for example अभी बहुत materialistic example ले रहा हूँ मैं but
हाँ हाँ बोल.
love cars, love vehicles, love bikes. तो वैसा तू बोल रहा है कि what is love for me like
No, he's speaking in a
Like
relationship.
partner-
I'll tell you.
partner-wise.
If someone asks me the same question, okay,
अच्छा चल what is love for you?
exclusiveness.
Okay.
अच्छा वैसा एकदम
पैसा.
सोचा नहीं मेरा fuck.
Okay, so if there's someone in my life, okay, with whom ये back end में बंदे ऐसे बिठाया ना मैंने.
Thanks, buddy.
Shout out to Deev Ijardar.
Quality time का आंसर देख के he's like मैं अभी थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ कर सकता है.
हाँ ठीक है आप जैसे I have someone in my life, okay, and with her I'm having all the exclusive moments, like quality time, everything. Like she is the exclusive person in my life, and she is giving the same thing back. I'm the most exclusive person in her life. That means love to me. That is my definition of love.
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't मतलब okay. Didn't understand your question quite well at
हाँ.
first. But ठीक है. Now I would like y'all to answer first.
We answered, no?
So I could say like
Y'all didn't answer. तुम लोग भी वही definition का ही बात कर रहे थे.
No,
हाँ,
for me,
बोलने
I
देना
said
तो बोलूँ.
respect.
हाँ हाँ
I get
बोल.
तू बोल.
So basically what I understand is that like, see, like a person like has good and bad both, right?
Yeah.
So for me, like bad in terms of not where I have to bend my morals for or bend my values for, but still those little bad things are there. But when you like wake up next to that person like the next day, like you still want to be like with them, right? Like you won't leave them because of the such small particular bad qualities that you don't work for. So that is what I think what love is, when you still want to wake up next to that person even though you know
Yeah.
that there are some things you don't like about them, some things you like might like about
Definitely,
them.
totally
Same.
agree.
That's what I
Yeah.
think it is, for me at least.
Yeah, one of the points.
Yeah, and then when we ignore those is when it turns into red flags. Your first question का answer.
Oh.
So if I wake up with thinking कि अरे ये तो छोटी सी बात है, ठीक है, he'll work on it, but that working on doesn't happen, that piles up, that turns into a red flag.
Red flag. But some girls like those.
They
नहीं.
are पागल, psychotic.
हाँ.
Okay, ouch.
नहीं bro. Actually, that's,
एक second.
But like I'll focus
ouch
on,
क्यों बोला?
but I'll focus on like I was not like saying like when I said not bending my values for bad. So that like maybe like a bad quality, like in suppose in terms
Something
of
that can be worked on, you're saying.
yeah, something that you can work
Worked
off and
on
thoda
it
like
probably-
maybe in some like maybe like physical appearance or something like in a personality trait or like the
Okay.
way they have a way of living. So for example, I am a very messy person, okay, and my partner is like something all organized and loves stuff
So you would
organized.
not
So-
like an organized partner.
No, I won't. The organized person might have a problem with me. Okay, like she's messy, but then like that wouldn't be the reason.
You're
like, he
you're
would leave me
probably
unless it's
talking
like-
about stuff that doesn't need to be changed. Like, मतलब
Like it's
हाँ.
negotiable.
negotiable. Yeah.
नहीं negotiable in terms like कि अच्छा you don't need to like change वो habit of that person. Like you can cope up with it or you can
Yeah, like something you can work
go
around.
on with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something you can work on.
Yeah, exactly. If it's
Like
something
that.
like it goes beyond your values and morals, like veggie says, becomes a red
Obviously
flag.
that. Yeah.
That's when it's like you have to like take a
Because then I
vote.
feel after a point, like if I keep rejecting those,
Yeah.
मैं वो लड़के से ज़्यादा blame खुद पे दूंगी because I kind of took that, right? I was avoiding it. So
Yep.
6 months later, if I wake up and I'm like, boss, ये नहीं change होने वाला है,
हाँ.
तो मैं 6 महीने तो मैंने खुद खराब किया ना.
Yeah.
And if
So
that
then-
communication doesn't
हाँ.
happen, it'll pile up.
Yeah.
And then it'll come out in a
But I
way, in a
feel
very
even-
different way.
Yeah, but I feel sometimes when we say like communication is the key to everything, it is for sure 99% it is, but there are times where people come with different ideologies, right? So we might agree on something, we might not, and there are times where वो conversations होती हैं जहाँ your personal values and my personal values are completely different.
Yeah.
That's where you take a stand and a chance ki okay, am I willing to do this for this person?
But you know, like I feel when like communication is not the key. I feel comprehension is.
हाँ,
Like if you
yeah.
communicate and if you're not understanding it,
No,
then
this
what's
was
the
a
point?
dialogue in my short film.
है क्या?
Which short
Sparkling
film?
Suns.
Communication
Shout
is
out
not
to
the
Parth.
key.
Comprehension.
Yeah, the shout.
Oh yeah, right.
Watch it.
Plug. Anyways, continue.
वही बोल रही थी.
हाँ, तो that
Okay.
only na comprehension over communication.
I feel when two partners communicate in a relationship, okay, every time communication doesn't mean you have to, don't do that. That fucks. No, sorry.
अरे मैं चेक
मैं
कर
उसको
रहा
बोल रहा हूँ कि don't do that.
Oh, I thought you were like give an example. Like don't do that.
था. अरे मैं चेक कर रहा था कि वो मेरे तरफ ही है ना भाई उसके लिए.
Basic mode कहाँ से हो गया?
नहीं. अरे मैं उसको बोल रहा हूँ कि ये
अरे मैं
audio fuck
समझा
up कर
बट
रहा है
वो चेक कर रहा था.
अभी
मुझे-
थोड़ी हिल रहा है, अभी तेरा हाथ में थोड़ी है वो.
अरे वो वही देख रहा था. तू क्या करना है तेरे को भाई?
Quality time. वो अभी कंप्यूटर पे रील्स देखेगा.
तूने कैमरा हिला दिया पूरा.
सच्ची में
बैठे रहे कोई बात नहीं. पीछे जा थोड़ा. पीछे जा.
भी थोड़ा
टेका नहीं मिलने वाला
away
तेरे को. वो
from-
वाली सोफे पे लेना.
ये डालूंगा मैं, ये तो डाल ही रहा हूँ मैं. बहुत करके ब्लीप कर दूंगा लेकिन डालूंगा मैं.
अरे वो वाले इस पे करना.
सेंटीमीटर नहीं लूंगा यहाँ से, प्रॉमिस.
भाई 2:30 बज रहे तू.
Anyways, so I was saying that when two partners go through some conflict or anything between them, okay, and when they try to communicate, every time it doesn't mean that they have to come to a solution or a conclusion.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Continue.
So-
अरे वो ये कॉन्वर्सेशन के बाद में नहीं started, don't fuck with it, मेरे को वो आ रहा है दिमाग में.
हाँ, so every time it doesn't mean कि they have to come to a conclusion or a solution. Sometimes communication just means that you need to vent your feelings out.
Yeah.
Okay, so even if the opinions are different on both the sides, you can just vent your feelings out, and then next morning you can be normal. Like not normal, but
You try to work with
you try to work with that.
I feel like in that scenario, both of them, like if I'm going to vent to my partner, I need to make sure that I tell him कि boss, I'm not telling you in regards to देखो ये बात सुननी ही है. I'm just trying to vent out.
Vent
So
out.
you don't need to give me solutions to this. Just listen to me. That's
Yeah.
it. And then if there is something big that we need to discuss, take your time. We'll discuss about it. But
Exactly.
it has to be again communicated. कि
Yeah.
I am venting. You are listening. That's it.
But you know that actually only I think that only works when like when both the partners are communicative. मतलब suppose when a situation happens like a heated argument, so like one person could be someone who wants to talk about it immediately. And the other person be like, give me some time, give me some space. So that's when the conflict can increase.
Comes,
Yeah,
Agreed.
agreed, 100%.
Why are you agreeing?
Why you agree?
I've been through that.
Experienced.
Yeah. Lot of
Flashback आ
times.
रहा
हाँ bro. Actually में
Flashes आ
flashbacks
रहे
आ रहे हैं मुझे. Okay. Now since we have defined love, अभी और एक question. प्यार का मतलब क्या है तेरे लिए?
दोस्ती.
हिंदी में बोलना है इंग्लिश में बोला अभी.
नहीं, मेरे लिए लव और प्यार बहुत डिफरेंट चीज है. मतलब प्यार
पता नहीं, प्यार के साथ एक अलग इमोशन फील होता है यार.
हाँ, वो इमोशन क्या है?
ब्रो कोड चल रहा है इधर.
है bro code is प्यार. I could say that.
Romance.
But if you're talking in terms of like सिर्फ partner,
So
like right now my mind is like क्या बोलते हैं, it's like filled with a lot.
क्या बोल
हाँ,
रहा
तू
है?
बोल ले.
What did he say?
वो कुछ ही बोल सुना नहीं मैंने, कुछ तो बोला.
छोड़ दो. मतलब my mind is right now filled with a lot of things. जैसे ही बोलते हैं ना कि प्यार, तो ऐसा कुछ एक चीज ऐसा फट से ये नहीं. मेरे को I've never had this कि like किसी ने प्यार बोला तो फट से आ गया in terms of partner. बाकी कोई प्यार बोलता है तो ठीक है, ऐसे इन जनरल प्यार बोलता है तो ठीक है, कुछ कुछ चीज़ें आती है, कभी कभी मटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स, कभी कभी डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ रिलेशनशिप्स, फ्रेंडशिप्स. बट हाँ,
पता है,
पार्टनर वाइज प्यार बोलते हैं तो
when I say love and प्यार are different, what I mean is
English
पता
हिंदी.
नहीं इंग्लिश हिंदी नहीं, बट जब
Hey.
लव को डिफाइन करता है ना तो वी गो वेरी लाइक प्रॉपर डेफिनेशन, डिक्शनरी डेफिनेशन टाइप ऑफ थिंग.
सोफिस्टिकेटेड
हाँ, सोफिस्टिकेटेड बहुत ही ज्यादा.
ICSE and SSE.
हाँ, बट जब प्यार बोलता हूँ ना तो इट मीन फॉर मी इट्स लाइक यू नो पुशिंग दोज लिमिट्स, हद पार करना, वो सब प्यार में आता है.
ऐसे बिल्डिंग के नीचे स्पीकर लेके खड़ा है कोई तो ऐसा.
हाँ.
Whoever Sanjana's future partner is.
बिल्डिंग के
She's
नीचे
dropping
speaker
it.
Please take it.
and just to inform you all, you will need a very big speaker.
कि मैं 13 फ्लोर पे रहती हूँ.
ये भाई डिस्क्लोज क्या कर दिया?
13th floor पे रहती है वो. She didn't tell her her address.
तो 13th फ्लोर पे क्यों डिस्क्लोज करना? Bro, internet is a very scary place.
अरे उसका मन
ऊपर
है
के
भाई,
माले पे
मेरे को क्या है?
हो गया भाई, बोल दिया अभी.
अभी क्या बोल दिया तूने?
अभी 13th फ्लोर ब्लीप करूँ मैं पॉडकास्ट में. सो वैसे वेज में what is प्यार for you?
जुनून.
Seriously, जुनून?
Honestly, I've never thought of this. Like when you said now what is प्यार for you, वो पहली बार मैंने सोचा
Bro, ये
सुना
पार्ट तू
ऐसा.
नहीं डालेगा तो चलेगा, बट आई गेस ये वो लोग सोचते हैं जिनके पास है ना लोग नहीं है प्यार करने को. ठीक है,
प्यार होता कई बार है.
अग्रीड भाई लोग.
Also, if generically, जैसे ये बोल रहा है कि इसको प्यार पे like there are friendships and materialistic things and stuff. Genuinely speaking, अगर प्यार वर्ड बोल दे मेरे दिमाग में बस बिरयानी की फोटो आती है. खत्म.
वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना कि प्यार ऐसा एक्सेप्ट योर पार्टनर बहुत कुछ आता है दिमाग में.
Yeah.
लेकिन प्रॉब्ली ऐसा हो व्हेन यू आर विद अ पार्टनर और व्हेन यू आर विद समवन, तभी मतलब you are doing those stuff which are probably प्यार for you, ठीक है, बट वो तेरे को ऐसा रियलाइज नहीं होता अच्छा ये प्यार है मेरे लिए, समझ रहा है? तो उसके लिए probably some people might not have the answer at the moment कि चल मैंने देखो पूछा कि प्यार क्या है तेरे लिए, तो वो फट से नहीं है. जैसे इसने बोला कि प्यार बोलते से इसको बिरयानी दिखता है.
हाँ लाइक ओके
वो खाने का मन
लव के एस्पेक्ट में सबसे इलॉजिकल चीज जो तुम कर सकते हो फॉर योर
लव क्या
पार्टनर
एस्पेक्ट में?
मतलब वो एरिया में
सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट.
illogical
illogical ही है. losing your self respect, it is illogical.
yeah okay losing your self respect
तो गेनिंग क्या होती है? गेनिंग illogical है.
वही तो तो तू सिर्फ सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट बोलेगा तो what is the most illogical thing you can do for your partner?
break that down more
हाँ please.
losing my self respect.
in terms of like he asked you what's the most illogical thing for you, right? And you said ki losing your
Like
self respect.
usually I'm talking about self respect because a lot of times it happens like when you like someone, when you love someone, it is most of the time like I'm talking about when it is one sided. ठीक है, तो you try to go to like extreme limits.
Yeah.
And you don't think about your image, you don't think about your friends who've been there for you like since bachpan and stuff, and then you just go for that one person who has cleared it out to you ki okay bro, there's no chance we are happening. So that's when that's what's illogical for me.
Okay, for you?
I've never done something like that. Can't think of something that's illogical for me कि ऐसा किया है कि भाई ये क्या कर दिया वाला.
Wow. तूने किया?
मेरा तो सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट ही है फॉर श्योर. लाइक आई हैव लाइक प्रॉपर्ली लॉस्ट सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट.
तूने
सब
किया है क्यों
copy
पूछ रहा
paste
तू?
मार
एक सेकंड,
रहा है.
तू
मेरा
कुछ
तो
और
है ही
पूछ
वो.
रहा अभी.
हाँ, मैं-
तूने किया है पूछा अभी.
किया as in इसने
क्या
नहीं किया तो
है?
मैं उसको क्या है नहीं इसने नहीं किया तो I asked her तूने किया then you can answer.
मैंने एक सेकंड, मैंने किया नहीं है ये.
हाँ मुझे पता है लेकिन
अरे he
भाई.
just took the मैंने किया नहीं है तो
I'm just
उसको ऐसा
making it
पूछा
clear
उसने.
कि like मतलब
हाँ हाँ
for the audience to understand कि what exactly we're talking about.
हाँ.
लोग बोलेंगे ये कैसा
No,
है ये.
you know when you're sitting in a podcast don't think there's an audience.
Yeah, exactly.
We four are having a conversation.
हाँ, तो तुम लोग के लिए बोल रहा हूँ ना, तुम लोग मेरे ऑडियंस हो ना.
हाँ.
तुम तीन.
So you have
I have to proper like
Okay.
given my self respect.
Really?
Of yeah, it was like very like I know सामने से कुछ नहीं आ रहा है. Like initially that person might have shown me interest but नहीं है, but then I have to like you know keep poking and then like pursuing that person like no maybe something is there but actually है नहीं, and the signs are right there but I'm just like ignoring them consciously कि maybe this has happened, like kind of those
Trying to find hints and all of that.
delusional.
Delulu is the Sululu.
तुम लोग इतना वाइब कर रहे हो ना अभी फिलहाल ये चीज पे. मतलब उसकी
I
शक्ल पे दिख रहा
swear
है.
I've been through the same thing. But for me like प्यार is देखो बहुत फिल्मी है लेकिन you know वो होगी ना साथ में if I like someone okay और उससे प्यार है वो होगी ना साथ में
एक तो तू शायर है.
हाँ इसलिए मैं थोड़े
नहीं तो-
शायराना अंदाज में ही बोलता हूँ कि वो होगी साथ में उसके साथ कुछ नहीं मिलेगा ना तो भी चलेगा
तेरे संग
लेकिन वो नहीं होगी और मुझे सब भी मिलेगा ना
तो नहीं
चलेगा.
तो वही है ना, प्रेजेंस तो है ही ना. लाइक ओनली द प्रेजेंस ऑफ दैट पर्सन, वेदर यू हैव एवरीथिंग इन दिस वर्ल्ड और नॉट, दैट प्रेजेंस मैटर्स. लेकिन वो नहीं है और तेरे पास सब कुछ है तो कुछ फर्क नहीं
You know,
पड़ेगा.
after a certain age we boys we are all like के पैसा चाहिए पैसा सक्सेस एवरीथिंग.
बॉयज क्या गर्ल्स भी है.
हाँ हाँ
सुन पहले भाई पूरा.
हम बॉयज के दिमाग में वो बहुत जल्दी आ जाता है कि हम लोग को पैसा कमा के सब सेटल करना है यू नो. बट अभी ऐसा है ना, अभी नहीं लेकिन प्यार के बारे में जब सोचता हूँ ना तब इट्स लाइक के इफ प्यार है ना तो फिर मुझे ये सब ना भी मिले ना then I can survive. I feel like
Really?
it. Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Because I think if वो है मेरी लाइफ में okay then I'll handle all these things.
मतलब
I'll get
it
the
feels थोड़ा
हाँ.
स्मूथ हो जाएगा प्रोसेस और.
हाँ
Yeah.
डेफिनेटली.
Sweet.
स्ट्रेंथ मिल जाएगी मुझे वो फाइट करने की.
सवाल.
अरे
वाह क्या बोला है.
I told you, प्यार is dramatic, dude.
Yeah. And I think ये सिर्फ boys में ही होता है majority of the time.
Majority of the time,
Majority
guys.
of the
Don't
time.
take any offense.
You didn't यार.
नहीं मतलब वो साइलेंस ऐसा लगा कि
हाँ.
फटने वाला है अभी कुछ उसके लिए जस्ट ऐसे कीप इट क्लियर ऐसा उसके लिए और कुछ नहीं.
लेकिन
But yeah,
तू क्यों इतने explanation दे रहा है?
Exactly.
बस ऐसे
I
ही
was
भाई.
just like,
डर लग रहा है
no
तेरे को?
one's
नहीं क्यों डरूंगा भाई.
वही तो इसलिए मैं clear कर रहा हूँ तो सही.
तो सेम मैं भी वही क्लियर ही कर रहा था ना भाई.
But anyways, any fuck ups you have been through?
बहुत.
Last
Like in
week.
what
How
sense?
serious do you want it to be?
Like there are levels.
Filter it out.
There are levels.
Basic,
Okay.
mid, serious, like what?
Let's talk
और फिर
about
खत्म.
mid पे रहते हैं. Serious पे जाते नहीं हैं.
सीरियस के बाद भी एक लेवल आता है ब्रो.
सोचना पड़ेगा.
फिर उधर वो इलॉजिकल.
अच्छा हाँ. कोई दोनों में से कोई एक तो illogical गया होगा उधर. सबको सोचने का टाइम चाहिए.
By now that I
Mid,
think
like-
of, I feel like I've had a very, I mean, I'm happy I've had a sorted love life till now, but like, I don't have interesting conversations. Like, I can't think of a fucked up There are situations, but I don't want to name them
Yeah,
as
yeah,
fucked up situations where both of us have been like, oh dude, like what just happened wala so.
मतलब it could be minor situations
Okay,
which did affect
stupid.
you
Like
all.
a stupidest fight.
रोज होती है.
हाँ सबसे stupid में stupid like इससे फालतू fight useless fight तो आज तक नहीं हुई.
Stupid situation here, max must fuck up है मेरे पास.
नहीं
बोल,
होनी
बोल.
चाहिए.
बोलो कि नहीं?
मेरे को तो मालूम है. बोल.
नहीं पता तुझे ये.
अच्छा है, नहीं पता.
Okay, so once what happened is, so okay, I was living in Bangalore, okay, and at that time I was with somebody. So one day, I don't know on what sense, I thought I'll travel from Mumbai to Bangalore and I'll surprise that person. I'll end up at his place. Okay, so I reached Bangalore, and again, if you know Bangalore airport and the actual city, Bangalore is way far. Okay, so you're already like spending a lot of money over there. And then where I stayed and where a person I was going to surprise stayed again very far, because everything in Bangalore is really far from each other. So then after I reached home, and then I went to that guy's place. So could you guess what like a normal person's reaction would be to see their girlfriend?
जिस हिसाब से तूने स्टार्ट किया ना, I can actually guess कि उसका रिएक्शन क्या होगा.
Like in normal scenario, like a normal, like a girlfriend
ठीक है,
surprise a
मतलब-
boyfriend, like how would that, like should it be?
I wouldn't jump, but yeah, I would be excited to
Yeah.
see my partner.
हाँ same.
Because it depends on how expressive you are also. So
Even if you're not expressive, वो मालूम पड़
you
जाता है कि
still
okay.
उसका एनर्जी वाइब में पता चल जाता है कि he's happy to see you.
Yeah. So in my case, it was complete opposite. You must have guessed it only. Like he wasn't happy at all.
Why?
Why did you surprise me like that?
No, he said something way worse. But let's not say
Something
it.
way worse.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't imagine
Okay.
something
I don't
worse
want
than
to.
this.
I don't
so-
want to use that language on the podcast.
Oh,
You can will bleep it.
Yeah.
We'll cut it. We'll do a retake.
मतलब वो बीप कर देगा.
हाँ.
Okay. So
Only if
basically,
you're okay saying
basically, he said that his landlord is coming. So why did you come here and like अभी सबकी फट जाएगी ऐसा कुछ तो something he said, remember, but like proper like in Hindi, and like he kind of showed like कि नहीं, why did you actually come here, like he didn't even say hi, nothing, no hug, nothing.
so his first reaction
was that, so I was just like, is that something you would like normally react to? And like I to like
Okay, I have a question. You guys were having a long distance.
no, I mean long distance in Bangalore, yes, because we lived so far,
Okay.
but not like
Makes sense.
really.
Makes sense. But
I think the only thing I
okay,
would
the moment you reached there, ठीक है, तूने knock किया या bell बजाई.
I the first thing was actually,
How late did the door open?
No, the first thing was basically my plan was to call him down because I was like to surprise him. I told that there's a parcel, but he was not willing to come down to take the parcel. So then I had to go up, and the door was open only. So I walked in, and technically he told me that he was sleeping, but he was awake. So I just went in and saw him awake, and then he was not happy to see me and all
Awake with who?
that. Alone only.
Shit.
But then still, like all that stuff
That's
happened, and then I lied. So the only
I think there was something fishy over here.
but the only thing I would get out of it.
What
would
floor
be
does he live on?
5th.
did you end it after that or you still continued?
I hope you.
That's not.
Guys, let's
not. Let's not.
Let's not.
But I just would want the travel reimbursement.
यहाँ पे we can say illogical stuffs.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't
this is a lot.
A lot of illogical.
We decided to give a fresh start, guys. Which ended in a week. ज़्यादा ही fresh था.
Definitely give a fresh end.
Fresh end हो गया.
Wow, crazy.
Damn, flashback.
लेकिन मुझे I think there was something else going on in the story.
Yeah, like I get like, oh, the landlord would feel fishy about like a woman
Yeah, of
being
course,
there
I
and
like-
stuff, but like
yeah.
that wouldn't be the first reaction a partner.
Exactly.
Like,
I'd welcome you home
Uh-huh.
and then just make you understand. Ki, see, this
That's
is
what I told him.
this is the scene and stuff, and it feels like he kind of reacted in a way that he was caught, and that's when you react like this.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
So like,
ओ भाई लग
हाँ,
गया.
like, oh, shit.
Landlord छोड़ यही फाड़ देंगे आज
But no, she continued to stay.
Yeah.
She chose to be illogical.
She
chose to be.
She chose to be the bigger one and let it go.
ठीक है, it's fine. It's
fine.
happens.
I'll just start biting people ना बहुत हो गया. Being the bigger one.
Okay. Bro, मेरी stupid fight इतनी stupid थी कि उस fight की वजह से मैंने breakup किया.
Oh damn.
क्यों क्या?
एक साल के relationship का breakup मैंने उस एक
अच्छा, you're
stupid
talking
fight.
about okay.
Yeah.
Care to elaborate?
हाँ 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 हाँ.
So basically, we have a common group, okay? And I had a group, and then she, after we started dating, she joined the group, okay? So now we have mutual friends. तो अभी हमारा थोड़े दिन पहले कुछ झगड़ा हुआ था, okay? And we were like, let's take a break from this. बाद में like अभी we both are not in our right senses, let's take a break and we'll continue this later, okay? तो break था and मैंने मेरे सब friends को बताया था कि we have taken a break from each other and this. फिर मेरी एक friend की birthday थी and we both were supposed to attend that, okay?
That's the most like problematic scenario.
But the thing was उसके एक दिन पहले we sorted things out and we were back together. उसके just एक दिन पहले.
So like during the break, were you all on talking terms या एकदम cut off था?
एकदम कट ऑफ तो नहीं बोलूंगा बट नॉर्मल हाई हेलो वाला, ओके? बट ठीक है, उसके एक दिन पहले वी गॉट बैक टुगेदर, वी सॉर्टेड थिंग्स आउट. ये हो गया. उसके बाद बर्थडे थी एंड वी वर सपोज टू बी एट द वेन्यू एट 5 अराउंड 5 PM, ओके? मैंने उसको कॉल किया. आई एम लाइक आर वी गोइंग, लाइक तू रेडी है ना? मैं निकल रहा हूँ घर से, तो इफ यू आर रेडी आई विल पिक यू अप. शी वाज लाइक रेडी तो मैं हो जाऊंगी 5 मिनट में, बट तूने बोला जिस फ्रेंड की बर्थडे थी उसको बोला कि वी आर बैक टुगेदर. आई एम लाइक नहीं. शी वाज लाइक पहले वो तो बता. लाइक 5 बजे हम लोग को पहुंचना है, 4:30 वी आर हैविंग दिस कॉन्वर्सेशन. आई एम लाइक तू रेडी हो जा, हम लोग वहां पे जाके बता देंगे ना उसको.
वाला entering together.
Yeah.
means वाला together.
हम लोग जाके बता देंगे. शी इज लाइक नहीं तू अभी कॉल करके बता. मैं बोला ओके आई विल ट्राई. मैंने कॉल किया एंड जिसकी भी बर्थडे थी शी वाज बिजी, ओके? सो शी डिडंट पिक अप. तो उसने पिक नहीं किया. मैंने उसको बोला कि शी इज नॉट पिकिंग अप, तू आ जा नीचे रेडी होके, हम लोग वहाँ पे जाके बता देंगे, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा. लाइक नो आई एम नॉट कमिंग. लाइक डोंट कम, ओके? I'm done with you. मैंने कॉल कट किया, ठीक है? मैं गया पार्टी में, बस that's it. उसके बाद से
That's where you understood कि इसके आगे it would be
That's a
illogical.
boundary.
हाँ,
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
actually पता नहीं like
That's being stubborn on her end for nothing.
yeah. and इसके पहले भी जो fights हुई थी this was on the same thing. I go to meet her, ठीक है? वो आती नहीं है और एंड मोमेंट पे लाइक मैं उसके घर के नीचे खड़ा हूँ उसको पिक करने के लिए. शी इज लाइक आई एम नॉट कमिंग.
Leaves you on scene.
Question mark वाला. In real life.
I feel like that's how it feels to We left on scene in real life, guys.
हम तो बस वॉचली हो रहे थे तो रियल में हो गया.
तू चुप रहे.
क्यों भाई?
तू
Real
तो
में
रहने
नहीं
ही
हुई.
दे.
रियल में वो सीन पे नहीं हुए ना, उसने
Deliver
कुछ
तो हो
देखा
गया
ही
था.
नहीं.
Illogical हो गई.
हाँ डिलीवर होने के बाद.
उसका सीधा डिस्प्ले पिक्चर ही हट गया. इंस्टाग्राम यूजर.
तूने स्टार्ट में बोला था कि
हाँ.
this is like gonna come near Valentine's Day.
हाँ,
Bro,
हम ब्रेकअप्स की तरफ जा रहे हैं.
जा नहीं रहे, हम स्टार्ट से वही बात कर रहे हैं. We are talking about negative love, मतलब negative things
चालू
in
रेड
love.
फ्लैग से
You
किया.
spoke of the last thing
हाँ.
was what's the most stupid
Fight.
thing y'all have fought on, na? So like, chal, you've given an example. What's like, give me one situation or like a one scenario where it was like, oh shit, like that was very lovely. It was a very sweet moment for you.
ओके.
अभी आया राइट ट्रैक.
It's coming to
अभी हाँ, अभी
Valentine's.
आया, अभी
I kind of wanna guess your.
ओके, गो अहेड.
Was it the view and that mention करूँ पूरा?
हाँ हाँ कर.
तू जो गाड़ी में गया था, like had a great view and stuff. It was your first date with that person.
You doesn't remember.
I don't remember.
कौन सा व्यू था भाई?
अरे then भैया had gone with his bike to post some pictures वहाँ से.
हाँ. बट वो उसने थोड़ी अरेंज किया था. दैट वाज नॉट फ्रॉम हर साइड.
Oh हाँ, right.
It could be just a moment also.
Her side का बात नहीं है, वो that's what
आई
she
थॉट यू वर
asked.
आस्किंग व्हाट शी लाइक.
हाँ, like your partner did something for you,
हाँ, and
which was very.
So this is not
अच्छा, it
what she
wasn't
did.
her. हाँ.
It was from my side. I arranged the date.
You say.
But still, it was a
You think.
What was
memorable thing.
I'll think you say. Repeat the question first.
The lovely moment.
Yeah, like one thing that if you think of a particular person and you have to give a situation, and like let's not make it generic. You like
Should sponsor us.
इस दिन पे ये दिया, उस
Please,
दिन not
please
like
focus.
one whatever moment for you was like you felt the most loved.
इसमें नहीं
I feel इसने first आगे भी कुछ तो एक question था, I'm not remembering that question.
तू ऐसा कर देता ना ब्रो, अभी लव का चालू हुआ है तो.
So it would be actually.
उधर
So I
देख,
remember.
उधर देख,
हाँ.
camera.
So I remember that.
कहाँ देख रही है? लैपटॉप पे
नहीं
दिखा
आ
रहा
रहा
हूँ.
bro.
कैमरा तो इधर है.
हाँ तो वही
Starting
देख
से
रही
ले
थी.
पूरा.
So I was saying about like how I remember, you know, where he had cooked for me. So
Oh.
that was like, for me was lovely because.
Is it?
because-
Can I ask you one thing?
बोलो.
Is this the same person?
Same question.
yeah.
थोड़े green flags थे.
थोड़े green
थोड़े
flags.
थोड़े
green. यहाँ पे वो
Probably
पिघल गई.
this overcome it.
And then
did
फिर
overcome.
हाथ से खिलाता तो फिर.
बस.
बस.
Then I'll melt.
खत्म
No.
है.
Yeah, this is what प्यार is.
हाँ,
Yeah,
exactly.
See, cooking is love.
Yeah.
हाथ से खिलाना है प्यार.
ब्रो लो बैटरी 10%, इसको कोई चार्ज पे नहीं रखा है. तूने ये खाली ऐसे ही रख दिया है.
हुआ?
Thank God देख लिया.
वो उसका
हाँ,
नोटिफिकेशन आया उसके लिए.
तेरे पास है कुछ?
क्या? अच्छा क्वेश्चन. या
Question नहीं.
क्वेश्चन का आंसर.
Lovely
सॉरी.
moment.
Lovey Dobey.
Lovey Dobey. प्यारा.
एक एकदम ऐसा clearly I clearly remember it was a very funny scene also and I'll never forget that. ठीक है. I got a surprise from her. मतलब I can't say we were in a long distance relationship and stuff, but yeah, for a long period of time she was way far, like एक कोना इंडिया का और मैं बॉम्बे में ऐसा.
Okay.
तो I didn't know कि she has flown back to Mumbai and उसके पहले we must have fought on some stupid thing. तो हम लोग we were not on good talking terms and stuff. Hi, hello, good night, good morning, वो सब तो basic चलते रहते हैं. तो the next day like I come out of my bathroom, नहा धो के jeans पहन के shirtless बैठा हूँ मैं, अपना ऐसा पेट वेट निकाल के मस्त पी रही हूँ. ठीक है.
ये extra details हो गए.
Screen पे दे रहा हूँ.
तो अरे नहीं because
Release
like
element.
He is literally drawing a picture के हाँ just
तुम्हें
imagine.
एनालाइज कर सकते हो करना है
तो I'm like watching TV, ठीक है, मैं क्या कुछ तो जो भी देख रहा था, तो बेल बजा एंड मतलब क्या बोलते हैं, इट इज़ अ यूजुअल टाइम फॉर पीपल टू कम लाइक हाउसमेड और समवन और एनीवन, तो ठीक है बेल बजा, आई एम स्टिल वॉचिंग माई टीवी और मेरा रूम का दरवाज़ा हमेशा मैं बंद रखता हूँ, ठीक है, तो दरवाज़ा खुलता है एंड शी इज स्टैंडिंग देयर, ठीक है, तो ओके आई
एक क्वेश्चन, तो टाल में था या जीन्स पहने
जीन्स, मैं बोला तो सही जीन्स वीन्स पहन के बैठा था,
मैंने वो हाँ
हाउ डज इट मैटर ब्रो, शी इज माय
it
पार्टनर,
does.
अच्छा ठीक है, बट मैं जीन्स में था, ठीक है, तो आई एम लाइक ओके, मतलब मैं समझ, फॉर एग्जांपल मैं टीवी देख रहा हूँ, शी स्टैंडिंग हियर, ठीक है, शी स्टैंडिंग ऑन दिस साइड ऑफ, मेरा दरवाजा ये साइड पर, टीवी सामने, तो मैं देख रहा हूँ, शी इज हियर, आई लुक एट हर, आई लुक एट द टीवी अगेन, ठीक है, एंड आई एम लाइक ट्राइंग टू पॉज इट शांति से, ठीक है, आई एम लाइक पॉज, उसके पहले ना 5 सेकेंड शी वॉज देयर, आई एम एट माई टीवी ओनली, लाइक पेरिफेरल विजन में मेरे को दिख रहा है कोई खड़ा है, बट मैं मतलब मेरे को दिमाग में कहीं भी ये नहीं आ रहा ना कि शील शो अप अचानक से, तो शी इज देयर, मैं टीवी देख रहा हूँ, फिर मैंने नोटिस किया, फिर मैं पॉज करने में लगा हूँ, अभी टीवी भी एक तो पॉज नहीं हो रहा था, एंड देन आई लाइक गॉट अप एंड लाइक हग हर एंड स्टफ, सो दैट वाज अ वेरी लाइक आई कांट फॉरगेट दैट मोमेंट,
It's cute.
yeah, because bro, it was, bro, you can't even imagine how funny it was. Let me get to the most funniest part.
I was trying to avoid it.
You knew it's coming.
He said surprise and I was like, there, I'm dead.
I did hug her though, so like I wasn't hiding anything, bro. I wasn't hiding
question
myself.
No, actually, my point is कि अगर सरप्राइज करना है तो पहले झगड़ा करके फिर जाओ,
तो सरप्राइज
Next वाले में आता
तो फिर उधर जाके झगड़ा हो भी जाए तो क्या है, वो पहले का कंटिन्यू ही हो रहा है ना.
बट इसके केस में अगर झगड़ा पहले होता तो फिर भाई इसको बड़ा सरप्राइज मिलता शायद.
क्या पता.
Yeah.
पर पैसे
बट
बचते
एक सेकंड इससे बड़ा ब्रो, इससे ज्यादा फनी चीज, व्हाई इज इट सो मेमोरेबल फॉर मी, बिकॉज माय मॉम, ठीक है, simply comes out of the room. It is a surprise for her, a shocker for her as well. She came and she slapped me. She's like, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, Mom, I don't know. It was a surprise for me as well. Thank you for the nishan. I'm like, अरे कुछ है, मतलब मैं बेटा हूँ ना आपका, भाई फट से चिटका दिया यार कि तुम जो फट, भाई मैंने टी शर्ट नहीं पहना था तो जोर से मारा ना मम्मी ने, लाइक मैं नहा के निकला था तो थोड़ा बॉडी लाइक स्वेट करता है, ये वो चट करके सब मम्मी ने मारा ना मेरे
आवाज आया
को.
होगा.
हाँ तो अरे निशान था मेरे को उस दिन. आई एम लाइक
Wow.
Mom, it was a surprise for me as well. So yeah, that moment was like
That was lovely.
crazy.
Yeah, that was very sweet.
Like this might not be the most like her putting in efforts into something and ये वो like
Bro,
वैसा.
इंडिया के
But ये
कोने
है
से
ना,
आई तेरे लिए.
हाँ, अरे मतलब it's not like, अरे मतलब मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना कि people for like जो तूने पूछा उसमें एक ये हो जाता ना, सब लोग बहुत इसमें चले जाते हैं एक मिसकंसेप्शन में कि भाई
क्या के पाकिस्तान की बॉर्डर क्रॉस करके आई है.
अरे पागल, मैं खाली कहीं से आने की बात नहीं कर रहा. I'm talking about like okay, probably making a gift
Showing,
या जैसे मतलब all these are क्या बोलते हैं, ways to show your affection, but like cooking ये वो, but something like this so funny and so like minute can also be like the most memorable thing. So this is definitely the most memorable thing. Never ever thought कि she'd surprise me like this, ठीक है. तो मैं उससे एक दिन पहले बात भी कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है, एंड उसके यहाँ पे there was some storm and shit happening, तो वो मेरे को वो भी बता रही है कि ऐसा हो रहा है वैसा हो रहा है, and she's actually in Mumbai, ठीक है. तो I am buying it कि मैं क्यों स्पेकुलेट करूँ कि अच्छा ये कुछ तो झोल है.
क्या पता वो स्टॉर्म से बच के बस मुंबई आई हो और वो सरप्राइज हो भी ना तेरे लिए.
सरप्राइज नहीं, मतलब इट वाज डेफिनेटली नॉट जस्ट अ सरप्राइज फॉर मी कि भाई मैं सिर्फ तेरे लिए आई हूँ, वैसा नहीं था. शी हैड टू कम टू मुंबई, बट इट वाज अ सरप्राइज कि आई एम कमिंग टू मुंबई सो सून, समझ रहा है. एंड ब्रो योर वर्ड्स आर एक्चुअली फैक्ट्स. वो स्टॉर्म से बच के ही आई थी, शी लिटरली, हाँ बच के ही आई थी, ठीक है, उतना समझ है.
तूफानों से लड़कर.
अरे वैसा ही
प्यार ब्रो, प्यार.
और ब्रो वो अपने घर से मेन रोड तक ना बोट में आई थी.
I was getting to that. What?
हाँ. Bro, I'll show you a fucking video after this. ठीक है भाई. शी इज लाइक वो बैम्बू स्टिक से लोगों ने बोट बना दिया था उसके घर के नीचे. अबे उसके बिल्डिंग के नीचे लाइक ऐसा कमर तक का पानी है या तो थाइस तक का पानी है. ब्रो भाई वो साइड तेरे को मालूम है ना कितना ये होता है लाइक. ब्रो it was crazy. And वो सब में how do I believe it? How do I believe her that she's
doubt कि भाई आ सकती है बंदी.
How would I believe her that she's gone to the airport and वहां से वो आई है बंदी full एकदम head to toe completely fine. How? Bro तू सिनेरियो देखता तू डरता. अबे डरे हुए थे.
Podcast के बाद
No light, nothing, कुछ नहीं. पानी कमर तक भरा हुआ है.
ब्रो ये लाइक सीरियस एफर्ट्स थे. उसके बाद भी अगर तू बोले ना.
मैं कहाँ बोल रहा हूँ. मैं वही तो एफर्ट्स बोल रहा हूँ भाई. अभी शक्ल पे हंसी दिख नहीं रही है क्या. मैं खुश नहीं दिख रहा हूँ क्या.
For me, I feel it's again with cooking only. But like, this was very. I wasn't feeling well. I went
Boys,
off to sleep.
learn to cook first.
Light
That's the
switch off
most
on.
important. हाँ,
फ्लिकर वो
flicker
भगवान ने इशारा दिया.
दिल का रास्ता पेट से.
पेट पूजो.
ठीक है कोई नहीं. True. But yeah guys, I'm telling you all, if you know how to cook, that's
Yeah.
one way to go about
Checklist,
it.
bro. Checklist.
checklist.
भाई
वो 5 में से
तुम
वो
cook
छठा
करो.
हिडन पॉइंट ये है.
वो नहीं वो.
तुम कुक करो
Cooking
बाकी
food
सब
comes in
चेकलिस्ट
acts of
वही कर
service.
लेगी अपने आप. हाँ
ठीक है. एक्ट्स ऑफ सर्विस में एक हेडलाइन ये.
कंटिन्यू.
What was I saying?
कुकिंग.
Cooking.
Oh yeah. So this wasn't like it was cooked by him. I wasn't feeling well. I went off for a nap. He texted my mom up saying so. His mother cooked a dish that I really like. Like I can eat an entire bowl of that, a chicken dish. And that day he had guests coming over from his side of his family and stuff. तो ऐसा था नहीं कि extra बना है. So he got his portion out and he got that for me.
Oh.
But he didn't inform. Like he texted mama saying कि I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to drop this off. I wasn't genuinely feeling well. So I wake up from a nap and he's there with that. And he just came to drop that and he went. It wasn't like I got time to even process what just happened.
So you
Like
guys
that
live
was-
in the same city?
Yeah.
Okay.
प्यार.
Pyaar, bro, Pyaar. That
Wow.
was very sweet.
आजा.
क्या चाहिए देखो.
मैं देख लेता हूँ ना कितना स्कोप है.
ब्रो इसमें बहुत गलत चीज दिख रही है. हट.
अबे पीछे है कैमरा. आगे क्या छुपा रहा है पागल.
Oh God.
वे कैसी थी.
Guys, that's deep for you.
I'll keep a cut.
वो रील में डालना भाई. रील.
अब क्या है मुंह लगाने के बाद पहुंच गया.
बस जी टच हुआ था खाली. मैं नहीं पीऊंगा. चलो
Thanks for informing.
नहीं भी.
मैं झूठा नहीं पीता.
तू भी नहीं पीता.
और कौन नहीं पीता.
पीते चलता.
अबे कौन नहीं पीता पूछ रहा हूँ तो बोलते ये लोग पीते चलते हैं.
No, you said it like तू भी नहीं पीता तो there's
कोई
someone.
नहीं पीता है.
तो वही तो ना. तो तुम लोग नहीं पीते. नहीं जमता. पता नहीं अजीब लगता है. चलो
ठीक है guys, this was it for this episode.
Thank you.
Yes, you guys are most welcome whenever you guys want to join the
Like, share,
podcast.
subscribe,
Maybe
Subscribe
don't
now.
ask them to subscribe.
hit the bell button.
No, just like and share.
Yep.
Like
Don't
and share.
subscribe. Like
Don't subscribe.
the people who want to subscribe, they do anyway.
मतलब willingly subscribe if you want to. We're not asking you to subscribe forcefully.
करना है तो करो.
Okay.
ठीक है. Valentines पे if episode आ गया,
Happy Valentine's.
then happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
और जो
Happy
single है,
Hi.
guys, cooking सीखो, and there are
Yes.
five important love languages
Love
that you need
languages,
to
guys,
learn.
please. Quality time.
अपने आंसर्स मत लिखो बट ये 5 तो लिख के आना.
हाँ. So ये 5
Real life
check boxes.
tests, guys.
Yeah, that is it.
प्यार करो
That's it.
खुश रहो.
Next time.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Signing off, guys.